ಬಂದಿದೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಹಿರಿಯರೇ ಇತರ ರಾಜ ರಾಣಿ, ಹತ್ತೋಣ ನಾವು ಅವರ ನೆನಪಿನ ದೋಣಿ, ಕೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ. ಇದು ಹಿರಿಯರ ಕತೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಿ, ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರಿ.
Hello friends, this is your RJ Usha Vajandar. I welcome you to Anubhav, a joint project of National Institute of Social Defense, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India and Media for Community Foundation, implemented by Nightingales Medical Trust. Project conceived by Dr. Sridhar, Project Investigator Shri Alok Verma, Coordinators Pooja Murada, Sai Sudha and Kaushalya. Government of India has initiated an elder line toll-free number 14567. I repeat, toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone on behalf of elders can call between 8 am to 8 pm for any questions, queries and support to the elderly. Today my husband Vinay Vajandar will be talking about terrace gardening. Both of us are members of Nightingale Bakchi Center of Active Aging since March 2015. He is passionate about gardening, especially terrace gardening. We decided to make it an interactive session instead of a talk to avoid monotony. I once again welcome you all to the Anubhav program. Over to Vinay. Vinay, tell us how you got interested in terrace gardening.
When we were staying in Bangalore in the 80s, most of the time we were on the first floor and had access to the terrace. I had a go at terrace gardening way back in 1988 with just 3 rose plants when we were tenants in Hanuman Nagar. In the next 3 years, I had varieties of rose plants, 32 in fact, and some of them had exclusive colors like blue, mauve, scarlet red, etc. Those days we had one button rose plant which one day gave 180 roses and 120 buds that day. Apart from rose plants, I had jasmine, croton, cactus, etc. Because of my transfer, I could not continue my terrace gardening at the place I was transferred. However, before we left Bangalore, I had given few croton plants to our friend, which is still growing nicely even after 40 years. And the jasmine plant which we had taken with us and brought back in 1996 is still surviving and giving us flowers. Terrace gardening is relatively new concept in Bangalore, which was pioneered by one Dr. Vishwanath Kadur in 1995. Dr. Vishwanath is not only founder of Organic Terrace Gardening Group, but also founder of Uta from Your Tota. Uta from Your Tota is an event organized by various NGOs coordinated by Dr. Rajendra-Hegde, whose office is in JP Nagar second phase, actually next to our earlier NBCAA center. You can buy saplings, fertilizer, nutrients and accessories there, which are all organic. Workshops are also conducted about vermicomposting as well as composting from kitchen waste like fruit peels, tea bags, leftover of foods, etc. When Dr. Vishwanath observed the open unused spaces on rooftops in Bangalore, he realized that they could be easily converted into green roofs. This would only make the house a little cooler. It also provide fresh, unadulterated fruits and vegetables to the residents. And the idea of terrace gardening was born.
Can you elaborate on the concept of terrace gardening?
The rapid pace of urbanization in Bangalore had led to rapid decline in greenery. This has forced citizens, especially in the city, to go for terrace gardening. Many citizens have opted for growing their own food on terraces using organic fertilizers and nutrients without using any chemicals. Terrace gardening as a type of urban farming is a simple but definite step towards increasing our green cover and is a sustainable option for our food needs, irrespective of space restrictions. Of course, many in Bangalore are growing plants on their balconies also. In fact, many people are opting for vertical also, which saves tremendous space.
What are the basic requirements for terrace gardening?
The only preparation you need to do is simple waterproofing of the roof. And you don't need any agriculture knowledge to grow your terrace garden. You have to have a passion for it and the willingness to get your hands dirty. It takes a week or to set up and you can reap the benefits within a month of planting your first plant.
What are the benefits of terrace gardening?
Having a terrace garden is a best way to save significant amount of money on fresh produce. There are many benefits of terrace gardening, like it keeps the temperature cooler, it helps in rainwater harvesting, it brings you closer to nature, it beautifies the surroundings, it helps in reducing pollution, it, you get fresh and organic produce, you can also grow medicinal herbs and plants, and it even helps in offsetting any Vastu non-compliances as per our architect.
Do you recollect when you started growing vegetables?
After retirement in 2012, we both had attended a workshop on terrace gardening at the Vittal Malya Research Institute organized by Dr. Vishnath. At the workshop, they taught us how to grow vegetables on the terrace, and also they gave us the saplings of cauliflower, green chilies, tomatoes and brinjal. When they bore fruits, we realized the pleasure of growing our own vegetables, and later I started growing cabbage, cauliflower, brinjal, lady's finger, radish, tomatoes, nolkol, capsicum, green chilies, coriander leaves, methi, lemon, etc. Now I am not growing many vegetables, but I have orchids, roses, succulents, cactus and variegated plants. I am also growing fruit plants like pomegranates, dragon fruit, sapota, etc. I have also grown neem tree on my terrace. I get immense pleasure in tending to them, and it keeps me active, especially during this pandemic.
And also tell us about the media and the fertilizers and pesticides you are using for growing vegetables.
Earlier, I was using red soil and adding manure to it once in a while. My friends advised me to add vermicompost to the red soil, and I started getting good results. I use neem based organic fertilizers and pesticides for veggies. Also, I use Jivamrita made of cow urine and cow dung once in a month, which is being supplied by some NGOs who are helping orphanage old age homes from the proceeds of the sale of these.
Have you ever thought of spreading the concept of growing own veggies?
During my son's wedding, instead of giving tambulas to the guests, we gifted saplings of cabbage and cauliflowers in a coir pot with media which could be put in a bigger pot. Usually it takes 100 days for these plants to bear fruit. The guests liked the gift and we started getting calls after 3 months saying that they got the vegetables.
You had mentioned Uta from your Tota exhibitions. Anything coming up in near future?
This time the Uta from Tota exhibition will be held in March near HBR layout, which was suspended for some time due to the pandemic. Usually they hold this exhibition in all parts of Bangalore, mostly in South Bangalore. I request those who are interested to visit the stalls at the exhibition. Also in different parts of Bangalore, there are many organic terrace gardening groups where people give talks and also exchange the plants with each other. Usha, you also must be remembering about the shoot that took place last year regarding our terrace gardening by a newly launched TV channel, Farm TV, especially for agriculturists and other urban vegetable growers. Our terrace garden was chosen among few other terrace gardens in Bangalore. I hope I have generated some interest among you people with this narrative. Before concluding this interaction, I request members who are interested in terrace gardening to contact NGOs near your place of residence. Thank you for the patient hearing.
Thank you, Vinay. That was a nice, informative, interactive session. Listeners, I hope you also enjoyed the interactive session. You are listening to Hiriyara Vani, Hiriyara Kathe, Hiriyara Jote. Stay tuned, Hiriyara Vani, for such nice programs. Government of India has initiated an elder line toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone on behalf of elders can call between 8 am to 8 pm for any questions, queries, and support to the elderly. Bye for now. Take care.